And now let's turn to Arizona, where we are still waiting for new ballots to drop about an hour from now. It's coming tonight in the Senate and governor's races. Incumbent Democrat and former astronaut Mark Kelly currently sits with 51.79% of the vote. That's to Republican and Donald Trump endorsee Blake Masters, 46.08%. There is still 85% of the vote there that still has to be counted. Of course, there's also the race for the state's governor, getting a lot of national attention. Republican Kari Lake is locked in a dead heat with incumbent Democrat Katie Hobbs. The latest polls have Hobbs with 50.71% of the vote to Lake's 49.29%. This is with 85% of the vote in. For more on exactly what is going on in Arizona, I want to get right to NewsNation's Robert Sherman, who joins us from the Maricopa County Elections Department. He's been there for days. Robert, are things picking up there? You think this is going to go all weekend long? What's the latest?
Again, 1 hour, we are watching the clock. Maricopa County, the largest county in Phoenix.
Well, we're looking at a target date of early next week in order for 95 to 99% of the vote to be tabulated here in Maricopa County. I can tell you in the next hour we're expecting another batch to come in of about 80,000 votes. And Brian, this could be the most pivotal batch that we've seen to this point because it should give us a more clear picture of which way this race is going to drift, mainly because of the 290,000 early votes that were dropped off on Election Day. Republicans are convinced that they're going to break their way. Democrats say that they feel as though their margins are going to be pretty good here. That will give us our first look as to exactly which way we think that this race is going to start to lean. I will tell you this is that the folks behind us working 14 to 18-hour days. It's a long process in order to get these ballots signature verified and go through them all. The commissioner today spoke at great length about the work that these people have done and also took a moment to go after those who allege there's mischief here in Arizona. Take a listen to what he had to say.
The last thing that I wanted to say is just a reminder for people who have any concerns about what's going on here today. We have people every day throughout this process, Republicans and Democrats, who are participating in it, whether they're actually observers that have been appointed by the county chairs, or if they are folks who are serving as our poll workers, or they're involved in one of the bipartisan boards. We have Republicans and Democrats working together.
So as you heard there, a lot of Republicans and Democrats both involved to try and make sure that all these votes are counted accurately. And we are expecting new results to come in tonight and expect this trend to continue for the next couple of days. But slowly but surely getting a little bit closer to finality here. Brian?
Robert, I know that this batch that's expected to come in the next hour or two is critically important. You just said it. We've been hearing that all day long. Can you explain why? I mean, why is this batch so significant? Why should we stay up tonight waiting?
Well, the reason for that is that there are 290,000 early votes that were dropped off on Election Day. This is an all-time high for this county here, and the belief is among Republicans is that because these ballots were dropped off on Election Day, they'll be mostly keeping in lockstep with in-person Election Day voters. We even heard from Blake Masters' camp today, who said that there isn't necessarily data to support that. It's purely just what they believe is going to happen today. So if that ends up proving to be true, Republicans are still in the ball game in the state. But if it's not and they don't get the breaks that they're looking for, then it'll be a long night for them.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.